a so-called black person, you see a so-called black person when they start turning, they got blotches on them. They look kind of whitish. That's basically that's what the so-called white man is. He's a clean leper. All right, now let's go from there to Numbers 12 and 10, and we're gonna we're gonna hit one more point and then close the lesson up. We don't want to go too far into this, because you can go keep continuing on in this thing, but we want to make the point, and that's it. So go ahead, brother.
Numbers chapter 12 verse 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
Right, so Miriam became leprous, but then when she became leprous, when the Lord stripped of her pigment, what did Moses and them, Aaron and them, say to the Lord concerning this thing? Go ahead.
And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
Right, lay not the sin upon us, because she didn't look right. So if it was all right to look that way, why would Aaron say that? Lay not the sin upon her. He was nervous. He was scared. Because he's like, damn, she was black one minute and then she just looked like a white person. Go ahead.
Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned.
Go ahead.
Let her not be as one dead.
Right, let her not be as one dead, because when you're dead, it's just the same way when you come out your mother's womb. You look pale. Right. You don't look right. Go ahead.
Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed.
That's why it said in the book of Leviticus, where we spoke about the raw flesh. Right. It just said, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed. Go ahead.
When he cometh out of his mother's womb.
Right, because the color of the baby hasn't fully set in yet. That's Esau, the so-called white man. They look like a raw piece of meat. Go ahead.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O God, I beseech thee.
Right, so if it was like the book of Morons said, if it was a delightsome thing to be a white person, right, then why would Moses say that?
Right.
He said, then Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O God, I beg you, please heal her now. Alright, please. Alright, so now I just want to look up this one thing here in the book of Leviticus 13. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put in the word leprosy, right? And I'm going to show you what it says. This is Leviticus 13 and 2. And it speaks about leprosy. You got something, brother?
Oh, we can finish. There's a little bit more in Genesis 4.
Okay. Yep, let me just make this point here. Where is it? Leprosy. The word leprosy is Tazara'ith, right? Now, what does the word Tazara'ith mean? Leprosy. And people, malignant skin disease. Who has a malignant skin disease? The so-called white man. Come on, man.
That's why they get all these skin cancers and
blotches.
They can't go out in the sun.
Yep.
Yep.
So these morons try to say that it's a curse to be a black person. You damn stupid nincompoops. All right, now go finish that up in Genesis, and we're gonna close it with that.
Okay, it's just a couple of verses from 14, probably down to 16.
Right.
It says, Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
Right, because he didn't look right. He looked like a different person. The Most High stripped him. So anybody that finds me, they're going to slay me. Yeah. That's why, I don't know about you people out there, but when you come home, when there was a time when, you live in a roach-infested house, when you turn the light on and you see all them roaches crawling around, and you see a little white roach, you ain't focusing on trying to kill all them other roaches. You're going for that one white roach. He's like, I got to get that because he don't look right. I'm going to get him.
Yeah. Hey, that links back up what we read earlier in Job 30, 30 and 5. It says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief.
Right, because they didn't look right.
Yeah, that links up.
They not only were they thieves, but they didn't look right. Go ahead.
And this shall, back in Genesis
that's 4, a good point.
4 and 14. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Right, that's why you can't kill, you can't get away with killing Esau, because of the fact that the Most High put that mark on him. Go ahead.
And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden.
Alright, so with that, we're going to close up, and I hope you brothers learned something. And to the next time, shalom.
Shalom.